I've been waiting for news about this game for so long, and I have a question. Do you like Destiny? If the answer is yes, then the next question is, do you like Dark Souls? And if the answer is yes, then the next question is, do you enjoy Elden Ring? If the answer is yes, then you are definitely going to fall in love with this brand new game that I've been waiting a ton for information, and we finally got some brand new update. The game is called Witchfire, and if you guys have ever been sticking to the channel, this is a game I had it a couple of years back that I was really excited for, and unfortunately, due to all the stuff that's been happening in the world, it's been getting actually no updates. But we finally have a brand new update about this game. In addition to that, we get brand new gameplay, and on top of that, we actually get a released window of when we could possibly expect this game. I am telling you right now, guys, you need to put this game on your radar. You definitely need to put this on your calendar because this game could be one of the best games that releases that's a sleeper that no one is talking about. Now, this game is being developed by a 9-man development crew who have worked in Bulletstorm, which is actually a really, really good game if you've never had a chance to actually play it. In addition to that, guys, you will have a character. I don't know, as of right now, we don't know how many classes will be involved in the game, but we do know that the game is going to be focusing on you having skills with the 4 different elements that we already know, which is wind, fire, you guys get the drift. And these particular elements will be able to be enhanced to suit your playstyle. In addition to that, guys, you are going to be able to customize and level up and make your weapon do some really amazing stuff. Now, they didn't want to go too much into detail on what your weapons will be able to do, but they did say that there are going to be some really amazing elements. Now, in a couple of the gameplays, we do see some sort of mechanics that the weapons are doing. If you ever got a chance to play Outriders, you saw that there was a weapon you were able to shoot, and it would shoot down lightning. We kind of get it like a similar play on here. You also see a weapon that gets shot, and it does some explosion and custom explosion or AoE effect. So I'm assuming that these are the kind of like what the stuff that we're going to be able to upgrade our weapons with, but with the ability of us being able to tinker out not only with our classes, but also tinker out with their weapons. It should make for some really interesting builds. Now, on top of that, they said that they wanted to make the world very dark and very kind of mysterious in a sense to add that fantasy world feel, which it seems like the game has achieved already. If you notice here, some of the fidelity on the graphics look really awesome. This is not even running on Unreal Engine 5. It's on Unreal Engine 4, and it actually looks really smooth and very nice aesthetically. Now, in addition to that, they did want to add some sort of checkpoints. So if you guys ever played Bloodborne or any Dark Souls game, you know that the checkpoints are very hard to obtain. In addition to that, when you die, going and getting your items and your loot after you died becomes a little bit more dangerous because there's such a slow pace when it comes to these games. Now, this particular game is set to be a very fast-paced game and fast movement speed, where it should be a little bit more challenging, per they say, to obtain your loot after you have died and, try to go pick up your loot again. Due to the fast pace, not only will you be moving at a fast pace, but also the enemies will be moving at a fast pace as well. They said that they created an environment where the enemies are going to be very noticeable and the bosses are going to be very enjoyable, and there should be a ton of replayability for the game, which allows you to go ahead and replay not only to level up, but to get certain items that you probably didn't get on your first playthrough. Now, the developer has stated that they've learned a lot from Software, where their storytelling will entail and where you'll be able to understand a lot of the lore about the game. Since the team that's working behind it is such a small unit, they did not include a lot of cutscenes in the game, and they're going to be telling storytelling very similar to the way 4 Software tells the story in their games. In addition to that, the game will only have 1 difficulty. Now, the game is not set to be easy, which is something that I really like. Everybody's experience with the game as far as difficulty is concerned is going to be the same, but it's going to be dependent on what type of weapons you bring to the game, what type of character you bring, and how you actually approach the game. The game is very fast-paced, like I said earlier, but in addition to that, guys, there is going to be a lot of strafing, a lot of fast movement, so it's going to be determined not only on skill sets, but also determined on the way you actually approach an enemy. Now, to answer the question that probably you're asking right now, because the gameplay looks so smooth and so sexy, is when is the game getting released? Well, the game is set to be released on quarter number 4 of this year. Now, this is not something that's on stone where it's like an automatic release date. This is what they're assuming that the game will release. I am crossing my fingers that we actually get this game on quarter 4, because boy, oh boy, do we really need another really good loot and shooter. I mean, we have Outriders, we have Destiny, Borderlands, but definitely another one like this, Souls type game with loot and shooting and amazing movement, guys. I am all sold all for it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have heard from this game before. or if you haven't. And let me know in the comment section down below, are you excited for this game, and are you hoping it releases this year? Let me know all that in the comment sections. I hope you guys are enjoying our content here at the channel. We are Dream the Huge Favor, guys. Drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn on all your notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.